Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am here today. I just want to make a project for me. I have things that I need to do. I have some stuff I have to finish, but I just was in that mood that I just wanted to simply craft for me today. And so what I'm going to do a traveler's notebook, and I am going to use my new paper collection. And by the time this video posts, hopefully I'll have this in my Etsy store and have it linked below. I don't even have a name for this collection yet. I am not sure. So I will go ahead and show it to you guys, and then we'll try to figure out a name. But it is a rather large kit. Let me see how many pages exactly it is. 19 pages is what it looks like. So it'll probably be 20 because I'll probably include a backing sheet in it. So I'll just go through the pages with you. And like this one here, I done vintage receipts in the background, layered some roses on top. This one here, I used some vintage dictionary pages and layered that. This is some vintage ads that I used and then layered. And this is some more, this is kind of like a mix. This is some dictionary, some ads, some invoices, that kind of stuff. This is the one with ads, and then this is another one. It's that same image, and then I just put like some handwriting type stuff on it and some ads there. And then I also done some of these kind of pages to where when you fold them over, they'll be perfect for your journals. And I absolutely love this kit. Well, I mean, hello, it's pink. It's a lot of pink and it's a lot of roses. And then this one, I added some lines to it to make it more like a journal type page. And so here we have an envelope, a couple of stamps, we have a label. This is 2 different style pockets. And then I done it where it is like this, to where it has like the coffee dyed paper with the border of the actual kit. And so I done some of those, so that will give you some writing area. I absolutely love this kit. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And then I done some tags. This is a like a little tuck, some labels, another little pocket, and then I done a couple of corner pockets, another little pocket, a few little labels, a larger pocket, and a library card. So, and the other thing, this kit goes along very well with these labels that are already in my shop. And I forget what these are called. I will link them below. I don't even remember what I called them. But they are like vintage, grungy, I don't know, something like that. But they're like a vintage label, and I actually used vintage labels to create these with. And then I just took some of the old handwriting or type off of different pieces of ephemera and use that for the numbers. And so we have a plain set, and then we have a set that I added roses on. And then I also done it where it was 2 on a page, so you have some smaller ones of those same ones there. So that is what we're going to use today. And I think, because I'm going to be backing it so much, I think I can use just some of the craft cardstock. So now what I want to do is figure out what I want to be my cover. And I really could even use some of these as my cover. So I'm just not sure. I may use that one as my cover. I think I will. Okay, so for my traveler's notebook, it's normally 4 3/4 by 8 3/4. Now let me just go ahead and trim this border off. I don't know what the deal is with my printer, but when I had to set it back up on my Wi-Fi network, it no longer prints borderless. And I have changed everything back around to the way it should be because it prints borderless, but it's not doing it anymore. So I don't know what the deal is. So I have to trim the borders off. Okay. So there we go. And let me grab my ruler. I'm going to grab out my what do you call it? The ruler that kind of does everything in the center. I don't know. So I need to have a traveler's notebook is 4 3/4 by 8 3/4. So I need 4 3/4, which would be to about here. But I need to go just a little past that because, what did I do with my pencil? I want to have like a 1/4 inch spine on it. So there's 4 3/4. I'm just going to go right there, 4 3/4, and then I'm going to go right there. So let me trim those down first. And I'm doing it there because I kind of want to keep my middle fold right there. And I'm trying to stay on the screen, but that's a little easier said than done with me. Because my arms are just so short that it's hard for me to reach some of this stuff. Okay. And so with me doing it like that, we're going to do the traveler's notebook at this size because it's going to be a little short, but that's going to be what works best for me. So it's not going to be a genuine traveler's notebook because of the way I'm cutting the paper, but I am perfectly fine with that. Now, the other thing I want to do, I think I am going to trim this little top off right here. And again, I know I'm cutting down the size of my notebook, but I am okay with that. We'll call it a traveler style notebook so that nobody gets upset with us. I know Rachel over at Roxy's Creations has had people getting upset with her for doing her faux washi and calling it washi, which I think is so crazy. I mean, what does it hurt for her to call it that? You know, I don't get people. Okay, so I am going to use a little bit of Fabri-Tac and glue this down, but I will be going back through and stitching around this. So hopefully my Fabri-Tac is doing good because guess what, guys? I remembered to get my acetone after it. Yes, I'm so proud of myself. But it was at the point that I absolutely could not use it unless I had the acetone on it. So that's why I was able to remember it. And I think I left my little spreader in the other room because I was actually working in the bedroom last night. Let me see if I got another one down here. I know I do. Okay, so now I'm just going to spread. I got 2 of them out. I'm just going to spread that glue around. And I really didn't have to put that much glue because, like I said, I am going to be sewing around this. Okay. Now let me take and trim this up. So I'm just going to trim it right there on those lines. You know what? I'm going to do it with my scissors because it doesn't look like I actually laid it down too straight. And so I don't want to get it all crooked. So I'm just going to trim this part with my scissors, which could be a danger in itself. And probably what I'll have to do is once I get the other side done, I will probably have to put it on my paper trimmer and square it up because I know I'm not going to have it square. There are just some things in life I've learned to accept, and that is one of them. Okay. So now I have this side that I need to do something with. And let's see. So that's what I have on the outside. I'm thinking I might want this one on the inside. And so all I'm going to do, I'm just going to put the glue on this and then just glue it straight down onto here. Make sure everything's facing the right direction. Because y'all know I'm bad about that too. So I hope all of you guys are having a good day. I've had a good day. My grandbabies are headed back down to South Florida, or some of them, the ones that live down there. And so they were at my mom and dad's. So after church this morning, I went out there and spent some time with them. And one of my granddaughters yesterday, I had taken some of the little golden books out there for them to go through and pick out their favorite one for me to use to make them a journal. And one of my little granddaughters had said yesterday she had wanted to make a journal on her own, and she wanted to do that yesterday. And I told her, I said, well, when we come down for Thanksgiving, me and Mom, I'll bring some stuff down and we'll do that. And she said, but that's just so long away. So what I done today, I gathered up a bunch of my stuff, and after church I went out to my mom's, and I went ahead and I cut down like some cardstock into like covers, and scored it and done everything like that. And I done several different styles for them, and then I went ahead and cut the papers and scored them. And then I cut some pockets and stuff and got those ready to go for them. And then got them each a little stack of stickers for them to, decorate their little journals. So we done that today. And I have to tell you, I had a lot of fun. I love the fact that my grandbabies are interested in the crafts. I love it. It just makes me so happy. Okay, yeah, I can tell I'm definitely going to have to square this up because I know that I have not done it good. So let's see here. I'm just going to set it on here and just take a look. Again, I'm using my grid. Actually, it's not that bad. Well, I'm a little proud of myself. So now let's just see if we can score it down the center. Well, I don't need it scored down the center. I'm going to have to, one line on each side of the center because I do want to leave a a little bit of a spine. So their center, I'm just going to go one little tick this way. Man, this is a thick cover the way I done it. Okay, let's see. I don't know how it's going to fold. But I'm going to have to get it where I can see it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to, now it doesn't have to be on the center. I just need to be able to line it up because I can't see. Well, maybe it should have put it on the center. Anybody else have problems seeing these little bitty lines? On one of mine, I took and I actually like took a marker and drew a line all the way down because I really cannot see. I don't know if that went all the way through or not, so we might have to turn it over this way and do the same type thing. I'm just trying to see, make sure I got it all lined up. So maybe that'll work. We're gonna try it. Man, I about got that too thick. But that's okay, I'm good with that. I am perfectly fine with that. Because I'd rather it be a little too thick than, you know, not thick enough. And I'm just trying to fold up a little bit on those score lines so that I can actually see them. There we go. Man, that's thick. I probably should have scored and folded before I done anything, tried to do anything else, because man, I guess it's because I'm trying to go through so many different layers. I'm glad I didn't go with anything any heavier. We would have been in a mess. So I'm just trying to feel where that other score line is. I just want to get it folded right. I'm just trying to feel it so I'll know. Just make it a little easier on me. Okay. There we go. Now we got it going. This book ain't gonna go anywhere, guys. Man. That one is tough. Which I guess that's a good thing. So, yeah, I think it's looking good. Okay. I'm liking it. Oh, I'm loving it, actually. Oh, yeah. Okay, so one thing I do want to do, I want to go ahead and round my corners. This may be too thick for this. I think it is. And now I'm just going to clip it with my chomper, whatever this is. Crocodile? No, I don't know what it's called. Yeah, it is. It's crocodile corner chomper. Okay. Now that I have that done, I think the next thing I'm going to do, should I go ahead and put an envelope, a pocket down on the inside and then sew? Wow, guys, I'm loving it. Let me go ahead and do a pocket on the inside before I sew anything down. And I'm just looking. I do have some pockets, but those are, you know, they're like the gusseted pockets. And I don't think I want those in there. But I might can do, well, you know what? I could cut them off. Let's just see. Let's cut these out. I don't know what I want. I don't have a clue what I want. I just wanted to get in here and craft, just without having the pressure of knowing that I had to get something done. And I mean, I still have all that pressure on me. But doing this kind of stuff is just so relaxing. And I figured it would just be a good thing to do before I jump right back in on the other journal. I figured it would be good to just get in here and relax and just craft. And I think I'm going to put that right there so that that'll give me some room here. I'm not going to round the corners. That's odd for me. But I'm not. Now let's see. This one I should have done a little larger for my notebook. But if it's not big enough, what I will do is just cut one out of some of the actual kit, which I may still end up putting this on the cover. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is not quite wide enough for my liking. But we do also have, let's see. I'm just looking, we have that other, this here, this might go really good in it. So let's see what we can do. So yeah, I enjoyed doing this kit. You guys know that I always enjoy working with pink and roses, and it was just something I really wanted to just make. Honestly, I made this kit for me. And, I mean, there's just no two ways about it. I wanted this kit. I wanted this paper. And so I done this for me to enjoy. And if I sell some and other people get enjoyment out of it, great. But the truth of the matter is, I just wanted to enjoy it. So I think I'm going to put that one there. Let me, you know what, I will ink it up, even though I've kind of got it looking a little inky. I think I do want to ink it up. So that's all I'm going to do. Just ink it up some. I'm not even going to round the corners on this either. And so probably in today's video, probably all that we'll do is just make the cover, because I need to get all of the papers together that I want to put in it. I need to figure out how many little signatures or inserts I want in here. And so we'll probably do that tomorrow, because I also need to do some in my gratitude journal today. So I don't want to be pushing it too much and, letting something else go lacking. This is not something that has to be done. It's just, it's something I wanted to do. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these down a little bit, and then I will pause you guys so that I can grab my sewing machine, and I will sew around the cover of the notebook. Excuse me. I may not sew up the sides of these or anything like that, but they will get sewn whenever I sew the corner of the notebook, so that'll be good. And then this one, like I said, I'm gonna have it there, and I don't think I'm gonna glue this side here. I think I'm just gonna do there and there, so that it'll leave that side open so I can slide stuff in and out. There we go. Okay. Let me do that. All right, guys. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause you guys. I am going to go and sew around this. Oh, I love that. And then I will be back. Okay guys, I am back. So I have sewn around my journal cover, and I just sewed around the front and the back. So I did not sew right here because, you know, I left this open so that I can slide bigger stuff in, nor did I sew right through here because that would show through onto the front, and I really don't want it to show through onto the front, but it is glued down really well. So there we go. We have our beautiful cover for our traveler's notebook. Tomorrow, I think, is when we will try to start putting the signatures in. It may only be one signature. I'm not sure. I don't really know what I want to do yet. So that'll give me some time, and I need to go list this collection on Etsy, and I still don't have a clue what I'm going to call it. How about the Traveler's Rose? There we go. There's the name, the Traveler's Rose. Okay, so I will link that below. Make sure you go and get your copy of this. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.